All right, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment, mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students. Really, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this my social media that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off of that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit that like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, everybody, it is August 23rd. So JD right here is switching. So we're getting ready to do a jump into JD to the long side, 63.48, 62.61. Whoa. It's got a pretty big move here, 63.60, 68. So almost $1, about roughly 90 cents. It's a pretty big move. And we're risking a $500 risk reward right now. So JD's had a lot of winners. I'm a little nervous to go full size on JD, but we're going to do it. 555, 555. Enter. All right, we'll see here. We got about 2 minutes, and then once the trade confirms, we'll jump in. All right, so here we are. JD has switched. I just caught this 63.47. Make sure it's still about the same. 62, so it is about the same. We're going to pop in here a little bit late, but we're pretty close. So yeah, so we're in JD. We're going to mark it up. We'll double check the, that's where we saw it last time. That's why I put the little arrow on it, and then we had to wait for this coming back. So one thing that looks pretty good about this is we do have a W pattern here, and the switch is happening right at the breakout zone of the W. So as long as this breakout happens, there should be enough momentum to get us pretty close to a target. At the same time, we do have a little trend line developing here with this W, and if this fails, this will be a really nice speed bump. So this overall looks like a great trade. All right, so when I see this and I ask myself, is this just coming back to retest this this resistance area to see if it's going to be support? Or is this about to break down and turn into a loser when it could almost been a winner? So that's the question right now. So far, the NASDAQ is pulling down a little bit. S&P 500 is still green going up. NASDAQ is retracing a little bit, but very, very little bit. Right now, this just looks like it's coming back to retest this area to see if this resistance is going to now become support. But we'll see what happens here in a few minutes. All right, so JD's in the target. I'm trying to give it a little bit of time here because it did exactly as expected. You know, it broke out of the W. You know, the algo predicted this, and then you get this convergence of other things that kind of get that the higher probability going. So it did the breakout. It came back, retested as expected. And because it did this retest and it became support, and now it's breaking higher, I want to give it an opportunity because JD does like to give a lot of 2Rs. And this is a good opportunity for it to do that again. So we got about 3 minutes for this candle to close. And then I'll put my stop in once this candle closes. Although I may have to, I might have to suck it up and just take my 1R here. We'll see. We'll see. Because if this candle becomes not so hot, I don't want to ride it all the way back down and then have it consolidate the rest of the day. So yeah, this candle has to boost. And as long as it keeps going like it's going, we'll give it that chance to give us a 2R. But yeah, we got about 3 minutes left. Yeah, not good. Rejection is not good. So yeah. 31 spread. All right, so maybe we'll just have to take it and at least get our 1R. I wanted to be patient with it, but it doesn't look like it's gonna allow me to do that. So I don't want to be greedy either. And now we're giving away quite a bit of profit. All right, come on, let's go, JD. Get up there. All right, now we're boosting back up again. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in now at my, so a little better than my target. After the spread, that'll be my target pretty much. I'll get my target price on it. Move it up just one more bar. So it already came back, did its thing. So now if it wants to do that again, then there's a battle happening and I don't want to be a part of the fight. So I'll be happy to get out. But if it wants to boost from here, we're going to go ahead and try to give it a chance to run. A 2R run or red candle, green candle exit, but we'll see if it even gives a chance. Candle close in 2 minutes. It's a lot of time for it to come back. Okay. All right. So we're out. So we'll take our 480 bucks, just shy of our 500, and call it a day. And JD, yes, this could run the 2 or 3R, but I got to get at least 1R because if this ends up pulling back and becoming, you know, a break even or loser trade, then I'll give up a winner that I needed to pay for a loser. So I had to take it, is what it is. We'll see what JD ends up doing. We'll put that in the log. We'll show you what's going on with the log and yeah, close out the day. All right, so one last look at JD. We got a little like doji basically in there. So got some indecision. It's a tiny, almost a doji. It's not a perfect doji, but enough to where you could see a trend reversal potentially. Will it come back and test the trend line and go higher? Will this be over for JD here and it's done? And it's done with its little, you know, it was going down. I was like, no, I'm bucking the trend. And then it's like, no, just kidding. We're going to crash, or is it going to consolidate all day? I don't know. All I know is my algo, when it sets up, it tells me that I can expect a 1R move. And a lot of tickers get rejected around that 1R move. But JD is the one that a good chunk of the time, I would say like 40% of the time, it likes to give a 2R. So we try to be patient. Didn't happen. And locked up some profit. So here we are with the log. So we got JD down here on the 23rd. Where do we just go here? Yeah, right here, 23rd. So $480 for the day. Pretty nice. Put my little notes in there. Go over to dashboard. You can see what we're doing for the month so far. 1,600 for the month. We got a few days left. Like this is our last week basically, and then 1 day next week, 2 days next week. So this month, if we have some good trades, we could do 3,000 or 4,000 for the month. So not bad at all. Still scaling up. Speaking of scaling, let's go look at the scaling ladder. All right, so we got 2 bars left, and then we'll be into the $1,000 range. So we finally moved that bar. So this is looking pretty awesome. The best part is now we got 3 bars in, right? So now we can have a full losing day and still stay in the $500 range, which is awesome. So this looks really promising. So hopefully at the end of the week, we can start next week in the $1,000 range, close out the month with 2 trades there. Maybe we have a $5,000 or $6,000 month this month. It's very possible. All right, everybody, going to shut it down. See you tomorrow. Happy Monday.